Point of order to you, Councillor Cook.
Thank you, Mr Chair. I move the suspension of standing orders to allow me to move the following urgency motion. The Brisbane City Council provide an urgent financial rescue package to save our struggling community sporting clubs.
Seconded.
I have an urgency motion moved by Councillor Cook, seconded by Councillor Cassidy. Councillor Cook, as we discussed earlier, that we have a new capacity for distributing these in writing.
Thank you, Mr Chair. It should be in your inbox now.
Thank you. That will be distributed while you're speaking. You have 3 minutes to urgency, please.
Thank you, Mr Chair. This is urgent because our community organisations and sporting clubs are facing the immediate prospect of never reopening despite pandemic lockdown measures starting to lift. This is urgent because a week ago I presented a petition in this place signed by over 1,200 residents calling for urgent financial support for our community clubs. Today I have sent a letter to the Lord Mayor signed by dozens of community clubs across the city, again calling for urgent financial help. Mr Chair, this is urgent because this is just not some political stunt. I have personally spoken to a number of clubs who are facing immediate and permanent closure. We must do more now. This has also been raised with council officers and with the committee chair, and nothing has been done. We have thousands of residents trying to help their local clubs through petitions, and today's open letter blatantly ignored by the Lord Mayor and LNP councillors in this place. Today, Councillor Howard admitted these clubs are the backbone of our community. The council will do everything they can to help. And today, they admit robbing Peter to pay Paul, taking funds from Homeless Connect to put towards community clubs. Nowhere to say in the documents explicitly where those funds went. What else is this Lord Mayor and the LNP Council hiding?
Councillor Cook. Councillor Cook. Can you please stop? Can someone stop her, please?
Mr Chair, I think you couldn't hear me.
I couldn't, but that's all right. I did try and stop you, but if you go back we stopped your clock when we stopped, when we couldn't hear you. So you've not lost any time. You've got 1:40 to go.
Mr Chair, where did I get up to?
I think...
Was I talking about what you were hiding, or...?
I can't recall exactly what it was, but maybe you should go back about a paragraph and a half.
Sure. Today, Councillor Howard admitted these clubs are the backbone of our community. The council will do everything they can to help. And today, we have heard the council admit they are robbing Peter to pay Paul, taking funds from Homeless Connect to put towards community clubs. Nowhere did it say in the documents explicitly where those funds went. What else is the Lord Mayor and LNP hiding? What this council has done to date to support our clubs is dismal. It's an absolute embarrassment. Providing a few $100s in rent relief is not enough. Merely talking to these clubs without real and tangible outcomes is not enough. Over 500 community clubs have missed out on any substantive support. Councillor Howard didn't want to talk about that. She avoided the issue altogether. She didn't want to explain to the 500 plus clubs why her, the Lord Mayor and the LNP don't care about them or their future. What will it take for the Lord Mayor and LNP to listen to the residents and to these clubs? If the answer is their closure, which I suspect is the real answer, then what a sad indictment that is on the values and priorities of this council. Shame on you. Step up to the plate and commit to a financial rescue package today. They can't wait any longer.
Yeah.
Apologies, councillors. All right. All those in favour of the urgency resolution, please say aye and raise your hands.
Aye.
Thank you. And those against, say no and raise your hands, please.
No.
The noes have it.
Division.
Cook and Councillor Cassidy, please ring the bells. Thank you, councillors. All those in favour of urgency, please raise your hands.
Aye.
Counted and say
Aye.
aye. Thank you. Councillor Murphy, can you please turn your screen on? All right. I suppose he'll be abstaining. All right. Thank you. Please lower your hands. And all those voting no, please say no. Raise your hands and hold them there so they may be counted.
No.
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 He's not answering. This is going to be the longest hand up.
It's all right. Thanks, Councillor Strunk, for the comment. You right? You right? It's an abstention. Yeah. Okay. Clerks, please read the result.
Mr. Chair, the noes have it, the voting being 7 in favour, 18 against and 1 abstention.